And a lot of us waking up to some wet conditions out across mid-Missouri. This is what it looked like here early on this morning, shortly after sunrise on top of the studio. Again, some wet roadways. You want to prepare for that as we get you into this Friday morning. Latest look at Future Track. Moving the bulk of the rain through by about 10 to 11 o'clock. We're not necessarily out of the woods just yet, but I think anything that does redevelop here as we get into the afternoon is going to be pretty sparse here in terms of that coverage. We'll start to break up the cloud cover a little closer to about sunset, but we're going to be breaking up the southwesterly winds as well. That is going to drop us like a rock here, turning out of the northwest as we get into tonight. In terms of those rainfall amounts, again, not expecting a whole lot. In fact, we haven't picked up a whole lot. Moberly, that's where we saw it raining first as some of that worked its way out of the north and only picked up about 1/10 of an inch of some of that rain. I mentioned, though, going to be wrapping things up as we get into the afternoon. Might break up some of that cloud cover here and there. I think most of us probably want to get used to those gloomy skies around at the end of that work week. Also want to get used to the cooler weather. That is going to be pushing back in a serious fashion as we get into this evening, already down into the 30s for that feels like temperature, down into the teens by 9 and 10 o'clock. So if you've got any of those late night plans on this Friday night, keep that in mind. Grab that heavy coat as we get out the door tonight. Even by tomorrow morning, if you're going to be doing anything early on in the day on Saturday, or really just about any time during the day on Saturday, you're going to need that winter coat as we only recover into the teens tomorrow afternoon with that feels like temperature. We'll top out in the upper 20s, though, with a little more sunshine. Keeping an eye on Sunday. Might pick up a few morning flurries, but nothing serious as of right now. It looks like this system is going to be kind of grazing mid-Missouri as we get into the day before Valentine's Day. The holiday itself looking a little bit better here. We're in the upper 40s, upper 50s by Tuesday.